What's good, everybody? Shushin here. So in this video I want to discuss with you guys something that has been in the minds of many people, including mine, on who is this character that is going to be the exclusive pre-order bonus. Now I am not referring to Gogeta and Broly. They're just early unlocks as stated here. Now it's unclear whether this character would have transformations alongside it, whether like these little 3 stars have to do anything, or like the size of it kind of matches the size of like just 2 slots. Again, I don't know if that has to do with anything. I'm gonna go with the assumption that this is just one character, which says right here, character, and when it comes to transformations, we'll discuss that later. So, other than that, let's begin. So before I get into it, I do want to discuss how previous games have handled DLC. As let's start with Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2, when it was coming out, the character that they were trying to sell you to pre-order bonus was Goku Black. Now, there's no argument to be said that Goku Black is definitely a very popular character. I myself find it is a very interesting concept. Though despite the issues there was with that saga, there is no doubt about it that Goku Black is a very hype character. And this certainly have helped attracted a lot of people. Um, then you look at Xenoverse 1, they had Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, which was pretty weird because Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I think Gogeta as well was also, I'm not sure if he was DLC, but it was definitely a weird choice to just have like just one of the Super Saiyan 4s just separate, but yeah. And if you go look at Battle of Z, they had, if you pre-order it specifically on GameStop, you would have the Super Saiyan Bardock. I'm not sure if this had to do anything. Then there's another one. If you per like day one edition, you get Goku with like the Naruto outfit. As a costume. I mean that's pretty cool. And yeah, one thing I do notice about the trends is that all these are like Saiyan characters. I mean, I know Goku Black is not like a per Saiyan, but he has a Saiyan body. And they're all definitely very hype characters like Vegeta, Bardock, Goku with a Naruto outfit on, Goku Black. I mean, they're all characters that people will care about, and I can see why they were chosen as DLCs. On pure bonuses. Now, again, I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna start with kind of like one of the probably realistic options. It's kind of like I guess less hype, if you want to say. The first character I think that comes to mind here is the Sandland character. I think this guy is called Beelzebub, if that's how you pronounce it. This character was basically another franchise created by Toriyama. I think this one in like in the 90s, I think. And then this guy had his own. I think he had a video game on that was on Unreal Engine 5. He also had like an anime that came out. I think did it came out already. I don't watch this anime, so I don't know. But the reason for this character to being into DLC is simply because, yeah, I mean, he has been getting a lot of like material, a lot of new content. Like he's been showing up in Dokkan. I think he was in Legends too. Like this guy has been getting a lot of content and showing up in many like Dragon Ball crossover games, like Xenoverse 2. There's really like a costume for this guy, so I feel like if I have to theorize, this guy making it would probably make sense because this guy just has been everywhere in everything that has to do with Dragon Ball as of recently. But if I have to be honest, I would not prefer this guy to be a playable character. Not to say he will be. I'm just like theorizing. Because I look at this guy, like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I don't give a shit about Sandland. I'm pretty sure there's probably a good chunk of people out there that probably don't even care. They just care about Dragon Ball, and I just don't think it makes sense to me that you have one of the most I can't even speak English. One of the most, I guess, arguably most anticipated Dragon Ball game in recent history, at least, and then have it like a character that's not even from the franchise themselves. Like Aurel, is someone understandable, but this guy has no connections with Dragon Ball whatsoever, as far to my understanding. So I just don't see how this guy would help like pre-order sales. But again, it is definitely a possibility. We have to keep that in mind. The next character I think I really talk about is Android 21. Android 21 is definitely this character that has been getting a lot of popularity. For many reasons. She first appeared in Dragon Ball Z Fighter. She was an original character. I think she was designed by Toriyama, I assume. Ever since that, she has been appearing in many DLC packs. She was in Xenoverse 2. She was in Dokkan Battle. I think was she in Legends? I think she was in Legends. And I'm pretty sure Heroes they get, yeah. But the point is that this character has been getting a lot of similar to the Sandland kid. She's been getting a lot of like kind of new content, little material for her, and like bro, she literally had like I know it's not the same character, but obviously they share the exact same design as far I'm aware. But this character became so popular that she practically became part of the main continuity, which I kind of find out pretty cool. So and I mean, given the fact that superhero is gonna be DLC, I mean, I can see that. I can see that. Now she does have forms, which I'll show later when I discuss one of the characters. Um, but yeah. Let's see, another character. No. Again, original characters are is obviously not out of the ordinary when it comes to like Dragon Ball games. Like, obviously, I don't see this character being in the game. Maybe as a DLC in the future, but obviously, as an example, Toriyama has done original characters. Like in the past games, like in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, we had this character called Bonyu, who was like one of like the lost members for the Ginyu Force. So I mean, you never know. I think the possibility of it being like an original character designed by Toriyama, I think there's definitely something to expect as well. See, another original character is Shallot. Now, this one is actually a personal favorite of mine. Now, I don't play Legends a lot, but I do find that kind of like the story kind of intriguing as like the like relationship he has with his brother, how he got betrayed, and the like the Giblet fusion and stuff like that. I mean, that's pretty cool. Now, I don't know if this guy would be playable simply because if you go to the wiki here, sorry, my allergies. If you go to the wiki here, this guy has a lot of transformation. He has like Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue. And he even got a, now I don't think the fusion's gonna be obviously, but I because I feel like if this guy's gonna be playable in a Budokai Tenkaichi game, no less, I feel like they would have to include some transformations to go along. I mean, they could probably just do God and Blue. That's it. They call it a day, but or just like I don't know, Super Saiyan, God and Blue, kind of like to match it like Goku and Vegeta. I feel like they could probably do that, something like that. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. But me personally, I would prefer it was the complete package. But yeah, but the thing that also with this guy is that this guy is basically because similar to like the like your character your OC in Xenoverse 2, you can customize his character and change his moveset. So again, this guy has a lot of moves, and they can pick and choose. Maybe they're not exactly be original or anything like that, but there's definitely a lot of moves, bro. A lot of moves this guy can take advantage from, and I feel like that's definitely something that, because as far as I'm understanding, I remember that Graded Vegeta, I think he had like 3 ultimate attacks. Like this guy was doing like 3 ultimate attacks like across like different demo gameplay footages. So I mean, if assuming that customization of like movesets does come back like like in Raging Blast 2, I can see that. Like I can see that. Like there's definitely a lot of stuff they can pull out. I don't think every move is obviously gonna show up, but I feel like probably some of the more recent ones, like from Dragon Ball Super, they'll probably do. Or I don't know. But yeah. Oh yeah, let me bring also find Android 21 here. Yeah, because yeah, she does have a transformation. Now they can obviously get away with just having them themselves just at their base form, but I feel like at least for Shala, it just doesn't make sense to me. Even Android 21, because she has like this thing, like the Majin Android. I haven't not been the Fighter Z store, so obviously I'm not. I think she did. I think she had one like for Cell as well. I'm assuming, or was it the other one? Because she had it had like the Cell. Wait, was it? Is it the fusions? Maybe it's this one. Yeah, because it was like there was like 2 of them. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah. She had like a. I don't know if that's like a form above that. I don't know, but I assume that if she is gonna be in the game, I reckon they'll give her like one of the transformations, probably the one I showed earlier. So yeah, so I seen a lot of people say like Beast Gohan should probably be again. Beast Gohan is obviously gonna be DLC. It's Dragon Ball Super Superhero. It doesn't even take a rocket science to just discover that. I mean, if Gamma 1 and 2 are DLC, obviously characters like Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan are obviously gonna be a part of it. I just don't think it makes sense to me to have them as a period bonus because I feel like if they want to sell season passes, like they want to sell like DLCs, they have to put in the hype characters there. And if you're gonna sell the big hype character early, I feel like that's probably gonna drive a less incentive to like like the DLC packs. Because not to say they won't sell well, but I'm just saying like Beast. I mean, Orange Piccolo as well. He would also sell, but I feel like Beast Gohan is like the definitive like leading factor into like many people wanting to buy the DLCs. Because obviously this game doesn't just have a standard; it also has a deluxe and an ultimate. And not everybody is gonna get the season pass because they're like the price point. Because like $100, that's not exactly something that a lot of people can actually pay for obvious reasons. So yeah. So besides, if it's not gonna be like video game character or crossover, I do have some other ideas I do want to entertain, and that is with like what if transformations. Now they actually have done voice crack there. They actually have done what if transformations. Like I know they're not exactly what if in the traditional sense, but I know the old Budokai games they had like Great Apes, like for like Nappa and Raditz. They never turned Great Ape within like the anime or the manga, so they technically count as what if. But they're I don't like to I don't like that I don't like to call them what ifs because the Great Apes is just weird. But I know for like Raging Blast 2, they had Raging Blast 1 as well. They had Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta, uh, Broly. Actually, let me pull it up. Raging Blast 2, Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta, Broly. Because I mean, this game was also developed by the same people there. Yeah, because they had Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Broly. So I feel like if they want to go for what is kind of keep the tradition in a way, um, maybe Super Saiyan 3 Future Trunks, maybe Gohan as well. Actually, no, it's gonna be one character, but I feel like Future Trunks, at least the one from Sword, it just makes sense to me. But I don't know if they're willing to do that. But the thing is, like, yeah, it showed up in Heroes, but it would also appear in Dragon Ball Fusions. And this game also had like other like what if transformations in there. I think I had like the Super Saiyan 3s for the most part. So again, I just want to just entertain that idea there. Or maybe Super Saiyan 2 Future Gohan. Now, this guy did not just originally show up in Heroes. He also showed up in... let me actually pull it up here. Let me pull it up. Let's go to his abilities. Let's go to transformations. Yeah, he was a Super Saiyan 2 in that, like, Shin Budokai, Another Road. Uh, Oh yeah, Super Saiyan. I don't know if they want to do that. He also, yeah, in this game as well. Like, yeah, Ultimate Go. I don't think they'll do Ultimate. I think they'll. I mean, Super Saiyan 2. Just entertain the idea. But I feel like if they're gonna do what ifs, the only ones I can really think of is Super Saiyan 3 Trunks. Now, technically, assuming that you're right, Super Saiyan Bardock. Now, I feel like this guy just makes sense to just be in the base game. Because I feel like with what ifs taken into account, and we have seen Bardock. Bardock is confirmed to show up. So it's like, I mean, you know, I feel like this. It just doesn't make sense to me for this guy just to be because this guy was already a period bonus for like battle. I know that's probably a whole different game. I'm not sure. I think it's a different developer, but it will be weird to kind of just do it again. So I feel like, given the fact that what ifs are coming back, uh, I just don't think it makes sense to just have Super Saiyan Bardock in the game. And I feel like the thing is like when you look at it from a development standpoint, he has literally the same hair as Goku. They don't really need to just do it. It is still a lot of work. I'm not a game developer, but I feel like this one is kind of a no-brainer of being in the base game than just being DLC. Again, worst case scenario, it could be a DLC. It could be very the exclusive character we're talking about. But again, we do not know. But I feel like it just doesn't make sense to me that this guy would not be in the base game. It's way too easy for them to add him in there. They can get away with that. Now, if it's not gonna be that, I can think of another one because like if they want to go crazy, I mean they can go with like let's say Super Saiyan Blue Gohan, right? Super Saiyan Blue Bardock, or let's say trying to think something. Uh, maybe raffle. I don't know. I'm just trying to like think of some ideas here because like I'm just like they could go crazy, yo. They could. I think them doing like new what if transformations. I don't think that's kind of like out of the ordinary for them to do. I feel like in the modern day they can probably get away with probably a characters or two, but I mean you never know. I mean they can do crazy. I mean and this is never gonna happen, but imagine like a Ultra Instinct Gogeta or something. I mean, dude, That would be sick, man. That would be actually be really cool, like an Ultra Instinct fusion character. I mean, that would be cool. Or if they want to do like the, because they what is coming back? Like, what if they want to do Gokon or something? I mean, dude, that would be pretty cool. But again, I feel like this is just going into way beyond the reality zone. Because yeah, I mean, it would be cool. Don't get me wrong. Hypothetically speaking, like it probably wouldn't make sense for many people. But again, don't get me wrong. This would probably sell like hotcakes. Like it would sell like a motherfucker in steroids, yo. If they actually do that. Now, obviously, it's not gonna be manga characters. Um, it's not gonna be manga. Let's keep it real. It's not gonna be manga, so obviously it's not gonna be that. But if I have to say so, I feel like from a realistic standpoint, I would say it will probably be like a Toriyama original character. Like it could probably be not if it's not gonna be Shadow or Android 21. I could see an original character, a completely new original character to exclusive to Sparking Zero, designed by Toriyama. I can see that. I can see that being a thing. That's kind of. I feel like that's kind of the realistic choice. I'll probably think that. But when it comes to what ifs, I would assume it will either be like maybe Super Saiyan 3 Future Trunks or maybe like a God form for like one of the new characters. Like maybe if they want to do like Super Saiyan Blue Trunks or Super Saiyan God. I know Super Saiyan God Trunks was in Heroes, but I don't know. I just want to expect like maybe that or if they actually want to I don't know. Just what were the other choices that I picked? I'm a Sandland Kid. So yeah, my prediction is either gonna be Sandland Kid. I really don't want this guy to be. I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry. Look, I get there's people out there that like this guy. Like with all respect, dude. But yo, I mean, come on. That would kind of be buzzkill for me personally, yo. It was either gonna be Sandland Kid, Android 21 or Shallot, maybe Android 21. A Toriyama original character or probably a what if transformation. That would be kind of be my picks of what who do I think is probably gonna be like kind of the probably the picks. Let me know what you guys think. So yeah. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Who is gonna be the pre-order bonus character? Who is it gonna be? Do you think this is gonna have also transformations alongside it? Who will you pick? Um, who do you not think? So yeah, if you guys disagree or please let me know down below. Anything else to that? Otherwise, guys, if you like the content you're seeing, please consider subscribing, like or dislike the video, and I'll see you guys then. Take care and stay shining. See ya.